Okay, so here we go. I decided today was going to be the first day that I would film one of my food bank hauls. So I've been doing food bank pickups, or whatever you want to call it, for a little while now, but I've never filmed what I received. So today we received some zucchini, which you see here first. It's a little brown, but you know what? I'll cut around there and chop it up with some of the yellow squash behind that, and probably put some Parmesan cheese on it and bake it. We received two yellow onions in the back there. And then Food Lion is a big store that donates a lot of food to food banks, whether it be apples, oranges. Today it looks like it was red potatoes. So back there is some red potatoes that was donated by Food Lion. Also, cake. They seem to be a big place, a store that donates a lot of baked goods from their bakery that are destined for a dumpster. And they seem to have some sort of pickup channel where they distribute it to food banks. And then we have one apple back there. It is a Honeycrisp apple. And two tomatoes that need to be used is probably today or tomorrow. One green pepper, some jalapenos, which I don't know. My stomach, I've had acid reflux surgery, and we'll have to see if my husband will eat those. And then some carrots. My kids love carrots raw generally, but sometimes we put them in the microwave or put them in the oven. And back there is some mandarin oranges, which my children love for breakfast, snacks. It's a good source of vitamin C, and they're small enough where you can have a good snack here or there, and hopefully not raise, especially with people with diabetes, raise your sugar levels too high. I know my husband has to watch his sugar, so we'll get on to the baked goods in a minute, which, he generally stays away from the baked goods. He is not a sweets person at all. So that's a good thing with diabetes. But then another item donated by Food Lion was the carrots in the bag. Then on to the caramel and the apples that were donated, but I will watch when I open the package because I can already see that it looks like it's gonna pop. So we'll open those and see. Sometimes the apples aren't the best, but definitely the caramel will be used. Probably cut up the Honeycrisp apple and dunk it in the caramel in there. And then back onto these confetti cakes, which is something, looks like Food Lion donated again, but we've never tried this variety. My daughter loves the funfetti cake that you can make, so I'm sure she will love this. We tried the 7-Up variety a couple weeks ago, and that was very good. It didn't really taste like 7-Up pop, but it had like a citrus flavor to it. Then on to a slice of chocolate cake. Iced, it looks like. My daughter will definitely want that either for a snack, or she has braces right now, so being that it's soft, maybe with some milk for breakfast. I know it's not the best breakfast, but it is a breakfast, and as long as she's going to school with something in her stomach, it's better than nothing. And then 2 chocolate chip cookies, which my daughter also is a big, my daughter, you would think she'd be huge. She's really, really skinny, but she loves chocolate chip cookies. And then some cake in the box, which, this lasts quite a while, even though, it's got a sell-by date on it. Sometimes a month later than the sell-by date, we've opened one of these and they're still good. Back here, it looks like some cupcakes that got dumped, but it won't stop us. They're still good, and they look like they were from maybe Walmart. And then up here in the front is a slice of Food Lion, again donated. It looks like carrot layered cake with raisins. I wonder if it has walnuts too. It doesn't say on the package, so we'll just have to see. But that looks really, really good. And then back there, another item donated by Food Lion again is some cinnamon rolls, which I wish I would have seen on the way home, because I would have dropped those off at my father's house, because he loves his baked goods, and cinnamon rolls are on the top of his list, with donuts also at the top. And then down here we have some French bread, garlic bread on the bottom, and that is really, really nice if you slice it open and make some pizza, French bread pizza, with some sauce, some mozzarella cheese, sometimes pepperoni, sometimes black olives, mushrooms. I could go on and on and on with all the toppings. But that way we're saving money on pizza crust. We're saving money on eating out, and we're making it at home, which, sometimes my kids really like it because it's so soft and it's easy for them to eat. But we do like our pizza when we go out to restaurants also. And then for the canned goods section, green beans, potatoes, and beef is in the back. That beef, it is something that I put in the back of the cabinet for emergencies. You just never know when you're gonna need something already cooked and it's a good protein. And all we need is a can opener, and not even electricity. We can use our, hand can opener and just open that up. And then some diced tomatoes, some macaroni and cheese, and some fully cooked pulled pork, which we have never tried, but I just love that it's fully cooked. So, all I have to do is unthaw it and put it with some really good barbecue sauce. And right now, our favorite barbecue sauce is Buc-ee's. Anytime we are near a Buc-ee's, we have to pick up that barbecue sauce, because I swear that's the secret recipe in most of their sandwiches at Buc-ee's, is that sauce. And the sauce is not that expensive. Way cheaper than any of the sandwiches. I think it's like $2.99 for the sauce. So that is definitely something we enjoy. And pulled pork, it doesn't even have to be on a sandwich at our house. It could be just as a side on your plate with some vegetables and then some good barbecue sauce over the top. We try to watch the carbs, and look at that, pile over there. But, my family doesn't really, eat that many rolls or sliced bread, just once in a while. And then the last item that we have is a Little Caesars pizza. It looks like it was probably a hot and ready pizza that no one picked up for the day. And instead of throwing it into the dumpster, you know what? I'm gonna heat up some of these slices, and we can have it for lunch and maybe a few more for dinner. And what we don't finish, I'll even stick it in the freezer in a Ziploc bag. And, when we need something in a pinch, a couple slices of the pizza, it does tend to get a little bit dry from being in the box and being frozen at the food bank. But what we do is we just put some sauce in a bowl and, dip it just like you would dip garlic bread in, dip it in and add a little extra sauce to the pizza that way. And you know what? It's keeping it out of the dumpster. And that is the key. And all of the food that we pick up that we try to utilize in our household, you know, it's just 1/3 of the food that's out there goes into a dumpster. It is food waste. That's crazy. That's so much food that's being thrown out. So it's just keeping the food out of a dumpster, utilizing good fruits and vegetables. I mean, that avocado, I totally forgot about that. It's a little bit squishy, but you know what? I'm gonna cut right into it. I bet it's absolutely fine, and I'll eat it for lunch today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this food haul, and I hope to have many more to show you, you know, coming up. And if you can let me know your comments in the comment section. Is there something I need to do better? You know, anything that you see here that you utilize, like those red potatoes, how you cook them, anything that you can comment in the comment section, I'll definitely read and, you know, comment on. And thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.